What's up, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing another film review for a film called NC500 by a photography company called Wolfen. They're German-based, and this is going to be another color film, so something I don't shoot very often. I've been trying to challenge myself by getting away from black and white for a bit and exploring color. So before we get the episode started, I want to introduce myself. My name's Eric. I'm a professional photographer that's based out of San Francisco, California. And if you enjoy film and like learning about film, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and please click the like button to show some support. So let's continue the episode. So I bought this film last month in Seattle. I went to go visit a friend of mine. His name's Nick, also a photographer, highly talented. I linked his Instagram below for you to check out. But we were exploring Seattle, and during that time, he took me to a photo store called Glazer's. Super awesome. They have so much photography stuff there, and the second floor has so many different film options and all kinds of film stuff. So while I was browsing the film refrigerators, this one really caught my eye because I had never seen this one here in San Francisco, nor on any of the sites that I typically shop for film. So like normal, I took a gamble and purchased it. Yeah, this film is really interesting. I don't really know much about this film when I bought it, and of course, when I came home, I kind of Googled it, and long and behold, there was a list of like 1-star reviews for this film, and after I dropped this off to get developed, I can kind of see why. This film is definitely not my favorite. I'll just say it right now. It's really interesting. A lot of the reviews that I've read were rating this as a cinematic film, which I feel is a term that gets thrown around way too much. Honestly, the tones and overall feel of this film just feels like a really bad LUT. This has a very, very dark, desaturated, muted, and just very grainy look that I just didn't really like and really appreciate very much. I don't mind grain with black and white and with other films, maybe at a higher ISO, but being at ISO 400, I really wasn't expecting the grain to be this bad. I mean, here's an example image that's here. From a distance, it looks fine. I mean, it doesn't look like anything bad, but you can see the colors are kind of muted, desaturated, dark, and then when you zoom in, it's like, bam, you're just hit with all of this grain and the paper, and it literally looks like, it looks like sand. And I don't know. I just don't think it's a flattering look for this. The colors that you get are fairly interesting. The sky sometimes comes out a bit strange. And then also I noticed on 2 of the images that I got back, there are these really weird kind of defects like this here, like this green line that's kind of going across, and there was no green in this image. So I'm not sure if this is the way that the film reacted with the sun. And then there was this one too that had a very strange kind of array of color on the bottom. Just kind of weird defects that happen with this film. Definitely an experimental film based on the limited edition print that's on the actual canister itself, but really conflicted. I mean, I don't really know if I would shoot this film again. I asked myself the question of, if this film was in my camera bag, would I be excited to put this in my camera? And the answer that comes to mind is quickly no. I don't know. Maybe if I was doing a creative project, or maybe if I was stuck in a creative rut and I wanted to see something different, I would shop for this film. But for the most part, looking at some of these images, I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed with this film, especially at the price point that it's at. But I mean, that's the gamble you take with some of these newer films that come out. I don't know. I mean, I'll let you watch the video and you tell me what you think. Maybe this is a film that you would like, and you can let me know in the comments below. Maybe I shot it wrong. I don't know. Maybe you have more experience with this film, but definitely very interesting. So I shot this entire roll on this camera that I have here. This is my point and shoot, my Pentax IQ zoom, and it's fairly advanced. And the great thing about the actual film itself, so the NC500 actually has a DX code on the canister, so you can put this on any point and shoot, which is awesome. I think that allows you to have more creative fun, and essentially isn't going to have you tied up on settings and whatnot. So I ended up using this camera just to kind of have fun with it. I didn't know what I was going to get, and I didn't want to shoot anything too serious because I didn't really know much about it, so I shot it with this. So yeah, so let's go ahead and check out the images that I got. I just walked around San Francisco for about 2 hours, just kind of like near where I live, and that's where the images came from. So let's check out the video and tell me what you think. bye.